Everyone, welcome to a new Merfolk video. I'm playing today Merfolk with lots of new cards from Lorwyn Eclipsed. I played Merfolk last week. You can find it on the channel. It was the mono blue version by Nikachu, and today I'm playing the white version by Ziegler. And he is adding a lot of new cards. Let's start with Deep Channel Duelist. This is a 2/2 Lord that pumps your team and also says at the beginning of your end step, untap target Merfolk you control. You got Deep Weight Navigator, which untaps each other Merfolk you control that has Flash. And as long as you attack with three or more, you pump them. You've got the Mentor, which is the one that makes a token. And then I'm also adding the Moth Dust Changeling plus Deep Root Pilgrimage to go over the top of the opponent. Splashing white, so we've got some anti-flage removal. We got Throw and Charm and Ending, and then also got Sviloon. So this is the deck. Wrath of the Skies seems a little bit weird in a Merfolk deck, but I'm assuming this is for the Urza Saga decks. This is why you want the Wrath of the Skies. I think you can also side this in against Boros energy. Maybe in those matchups you side out the Dockhand and most of this Changeling. Two Meticulous Archive is interesting. I would honestly play one, but I'm just gonna submit the same list that he had, and then maybe have some thoughts later on. We got the Flood Pit Drowner as well in the sideboard. But yeah, definitely this list has a lot of more interactions already from the main. It's not like an all-in. There's not a single lord, as in not a single lord that we like the classic lord, Lord of Atlantis, or the other one. We've got the Vodan X Catcher, of course, and the new one, the Deep Channel Duelist. I'll keep this hand. One lander, but we've got Ether Vial. Buenos dias. The Var of Destiny has been revealed. Okay. So I'm playing against Eldrazi. I've got two Harbinger of the Seas. House of the Void for one. That's fine. Thankfully, I was on the play. If I was on the draw, I would have just lost on the spot, basically. Trinosphere. Yeah, I stand by that. Okay. Rashad Dockhand, very good here, as I can use it to tap down the Ugin's Labyrinth. Hmm. I can even untap it with Deep Way Navigator and then tap more lands. It's pretty powerful. I go on K command here in upkeep. Hmm. Making tokens. Buongiorno, Pivo. Are you back? It's Merfolk time. Yeah, today we're playing Merfolk and Elves. That's what I want to do today. Hmm. Back to work. Yeah. All right. Let's put into play the Surgical Mentor. It's more bodies. And then I'm definitely gonna bring up the Violet 3. I don't care that I won't be able to play these two things. I just want to play Harbinger of the Seas. I don't need to reveal anything. Let's attack, and then I'll play Harbinger in second main. Maybe I was supposed to play Deepway Navigator just because I could cast this through the Harbinger, whereas I can't cast these anymore, basically. I'm gonna place Karn, that shuts off my Vial. And they turn on the Trinosphere. Yeah, if I played a Deepway Navigator, it would have been a lot better. Um, Guild Spire, thank you for the raid. 58 people. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, definitely got that regret now on turn when I vialed the regular mentor and I could have put this into play. Now, what do I want to do? I mean, I have the Deep Root Pilgrimage Dockhand combo. Alternatively, I can attack with all that Karn. I think it's a good idea. I attack with all the Karn, I put in blocks the Harbinger. Karn goes to 2. Then I replay Harbinger. Then I replay Harbinger. And then I'll put him plus Karns to 3. Not really. No, I think I should just go Deep Root Pilgrimage. And just pass. And just slowly gain some value with Pilgrimage plus Dog Hand. The game definitely stalled here. I just realized I've got Island Walk. I forgot about that. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Put a minus as Karn. Let's see what I grab. I could have attacked Karn for 1 and made 1 token. They get Sky Sovereign Console Flagship. It's a beast. Sky Sovereign Console Flagship. Hmm. If I attacked last turn, Karn would have been a 3 and I would have had an extra token, so I would have been able to kill Karn. I guess now I could cast the Deep Way Navigators, though. Looking at the bright side. Yeah. Okay. So, when this creature enters, untap each item Merfolk you control. As long as you attack it with 3 or more Merfolk this turn. Okay. Okay, actually this is good. I can do attack with all the Karn. Then put him blocks the bigger. I play this. I play this. Pump my team. Uh, Heal Karn. Now, do I wanna deck fetch the deck thin? I guess why not? Now I'll put in this Harbinger of the Seas. Then in upkeep, I'm tapping a land just to make a token with Deeper Pilgrimage. Congrats on new sponsor. Thank you. Yeah, it's a good deal. Put in taps 4. Oh, we'll place another card. Come on. They can plus on Sky Sovereign. And I guess kill the Deepway Navigator. Oh no, they killed the Harbinger. Okay. How much damage do I have here? This is probably lethal. 3, 7, 10, 13, 16, 20. I think I got 20 damage here. Thanks to the Deepway Navigator. Right? When this as long as you attack with Rim or Merfolk. Yeah. Let's count again. 3, 7, 10, 16, 20. Yeah, I think we got it. Combat, attack will face, trigger, play this, untap the team, and that's enough. All right. Very cool game. We only won because we were on the play, because the opponent had Charlie's on 1, Dream Zero on 2, but thankfully I was in the play with Bio and I was able to play around it. Okay, what do we want now? We want Subtlety, Harbinger, Tishana. Um, I'm thinking about cutting the white removals. Does ending do anything? Probably not. Let's go. You're confused why Deep Wave was costing 3? Trinisphere. Pretty weak hand. One cap 7. I think I'll mulligan. Played Merfolk last week as well. Yeah, Mono Blue. You can find it on my YouTube channel. Do you think it's a real deal or just for content? I think just for content. I mean, you can play it, but you know, modern, very high power level, so it's gonna be hard to compete with the top decks. Okay, this one is a keep for sure. I'm thinking whether I want to bottom the third land here. Maybe a risk. Maybe I just bottom Mentor. Although if I draw a fourth land, it's dead. And I got so many redraws for the third land, so I think I'm gonna risk it. And bottom Meticulous Archive. Yeah, Wonder Wine Hub is a very... I'm surprised they never reprinted this. I mean, not that you need to, but just they reprint every card these days, but haven't reprinted those set. Ooh, nice draw. Very nice draw. Well, let's just go Island Vial here. Actually, given that I have Harbinger this seed, do I want to go Plains? I think it's not a bad idea to go Plains here. I have some double blue, but like my whole deck is islands after I take this Plains. I think I'm gonna go Plains. Fortunately, I'm on the draw, so opponent's gonna be able to Tron before. Oh no, okay, perfect. They can't Tron on turn 3. Hmm. What am I revealing? I think I'm revealing the Adept because I want to cast this. Remember that I have bottomed an island with my mulligan, and now I may find myself without a third land. The classic. Although it was a little bit of a clunky land. It was a tap land, and as you can see, I'm curving out here. So the top land would have still made me unable to curve out. Maybe I would have played it over Surregular Adept. Anyway, let's draw the land now. Alright, that works. Perfect. Let me go ahead and fetch Island, play Harbinger pre-combat, and then attack. Opponent probably just cracks the map, yeah. And we got Voodoo next catcher. I don't want to tell my opponent that I have it. So I'm just attacking passing. Yes, I'm losing 1 damage, but I don't think it matters. If my opponent taps out into my next catcher, it's better. Basic waste. 5 mana, Sky Sovereign? That'd be great. Or even K Command. That'd be great. K Command, we go X catcher, sack the Adept, counter it. Yeah, that's what's happening. So we can tap the vial, yes, put this into play, and then use it to counter K Command, sacrificing Adept. What do I want to do with Vial? I think it's staying on 2. It's very, very few 2 drops. But 3 drops are. Okay. I can go Zveloon and I can put Mentor into play. Zveloon says, other Merfolk you control have word 1. Indestructible and draws on attack. When it has Tron, but thankfully they're all island. Flesh Raker. Put it to play Mentor. Put a token in, which is a 2/2. That's 5 power for 2. Vial stays on 2. Draw. Let me play the Pilgrimage. Attack. Draw a card. Make a token. This is the combo. Mod Dust Changeling plus Pilgrimage. Whenever one or more non-token blue Merfolk gets tapped, you make a token. Alright. Was able to win round 1, 2-0. Solid. That's cool. Okay, my opponent's back with a land and a God of Souls. That's alright. Let me go for the white blue survey land. You can't find my decks anymore at exclamation mark deck. Are you sure? Oh, because oh, this Merfolk. Yeah, this was played a long ago, so you have to like Control F Merfolk, and I believe it's the second one. It's this one, January 22. If you're watching this on if you're watching this on YouTube, no problem. It's in the description. If you're watching this on stream, you have to Control F. I plan on playing this deck like some weeks ago now, I guess last week. But then the mono blue Merfolk 5-0'd, so I played that list instead. But I wanted to try this one too. Or my opponent just went tap land, attack pass. They clearly have some connection problem, playing super slow. Without an X catcher, I think it's too weak. I'll graveyard this. Either Vial. Am I still in time to play Vial? Do I want to go Surreal Mentor? Hmm. This is the classic spot that you don't exactly know whether you want to deploy board or go Vial. I think I'm gonna go Vial. I think I'm gonna go Vial. I don't want to fetch planes, play Harbinger. Sorry, I don't wanna show fetch land. We're just gonna go island go. Next turn I think I'm gonna cast the Harbinger. Why don't I play any Cavern of Souls? It's a good question. This is a number of spells that you may want to cast. A Johnny. Okay. They fetched planes. But most importantly, they have red mana up to go burn spell. I think I should still try and go for Harbinger of the Seas here. I'm on the draw against Boros. I think I should try steal it. Yeah, they have a removal spell. Spyro. Discarding Voiceland. Hmm. The game is definitely slipping away now. Well, next turn, we'll see what happens. If I draw a powerful tool, maybe. Definitely gonna use the Throbbing Charm to kill the God of Souls. Made sense to go Harbinger there. Could have been a way to steal the game. Okay, let me go ahead and kill the God of Souls now. We have to hope they just don't do anything. Alright, I'll give up. Let's go game two. I wonder if I want the Wrath of the Skies, but I don't think so. Maybe cutting the one drops. Well, does Changeling and Dockhand. Maybe Arbinger on the place, fine. Again, I think I need to steal. Lapis Drowner, cutting the Pilgrimage. Not really sure. All my Saber seems playable, even these cards seem playable. On the draw, if I ever get there, I may bring in the Wrath of the Skies and the Tishanas. Did I see the store championship promo for Modern? You think they're beautiful? Yeah, but they're standard only. Just crazy. Because the cards are modern only. But yeah, I'm not gonna complain on them for sure. Don't wanna go top land turn one. I think so. God of Souls. Uh, there's a world where my opponent doesn't expect the Deep Way Navigator and I ambush the God of Souls. I think I'd rather do that. Like, this is a new card. People, I don't think they expect it. You've been bored with Modern? Do you think the format lacks variety? No, last weekend, the Domination, you know, 240 people. The top eight was eight different decks. I don't know, I guess, yeah, probably it's. I mean, in Magic, the great thing of Magic is that there's a lot of lot of formats, so probably just need to change format to to feel how much better Modern is. Again, you need to try the other formats. Examination results. Yeah, it's on they're very easy to browse. It's on MTG Melee. You go to events, you search for Dungeon Street, and then you can see all of the events. Also, Legacy was there. Mono White won in Legacy. Bombardment. Okay. I'm gonna put in attacks. Very nice. I'll take a screenshot because I think it's funny that we ambushed a Guide of Souls with a Deep Way Navigator. Block. Could have shot one with a bombardment, but they're too tilted about it, probably. I'm gonna cast Harbinger here. It's likely that if my opponent, it's likely that if my opponent can't cast red cards, they can kill this. I don't know. Obviously, they have planes, so they can go like a Johnny and kill this anyway. But I think it's fine to do this. Yep. All right, now we're in the draw. I think the Harbinger are no longer good. Ugh. Do I want Wrath of the Skies on the draw? It's obviously a Nomba with Bile, but I don't think I can even afford a Settle Bile. Maybe. Bringing in Subtlety. Bringing in Tishana. Let's try this plan. I don't know if it works, but... Oh, change the game? Where's the game? Oh, here? Well, I don't think this may change as much since... Vabbè, buono. Oh, we found it. How did you find it? How did you find it? Anyway, this is the list. Yeah, yesterday I played Yawgmoth, Affinity, Belcher, Blink, Neoform, Eldrazi, Storm, Control, Mystery Deck. The first two Boros were in place 13 and 14. Funny because on Saturday I played a side event and I played Boros and everyone complained, oh, Boros boring, too good, they should ban it. You know, the classic modern player bot. And then you go to like a real tournament of 9 rounds and the top two Boros are 13 and 14. Anyway, playing as Boros on the draw, game 3. Stuck with the top lane, very nice. What am I expect of the ban list for Modern? They shouldn't ban anything. Form is perfect. History deck is Mardu Blink. Okay. Draw. Yeah. Let's go survey land on turn 1. I like this hand a lot. Wrath of the Sky is definitely unexpected from a Merfolk deck. So my opponent may just, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. This thing only gets indestructible when I have 3 more Merfolk, so basically never. I wonder what happens if I have Sviloon, 2 more Merfolk, and I cast Wrath of the Skies. Does this Sviloon die? You're looking to get into Standard. Do you have any recommendation? You mean for content? Arne Uschenbeth. He's my recommendation. I think I'm gonna fetch planes just to make my opponent scared that I have a Harbinger of the Seas next turn, and maybe they play badly around it. It survives? Yeah, I thought so. So Mentor, I have to behold the Merfolk. Yeah, if you're gonna get into Standard, definitely write MTG Melee Pro Tour Lorwyn Eclipsed and read the top 25 decks so that you know what's in the format. And then, if you want to watch content, Arne Uschenbeth is the one that plays it on YouTube. When it has the combo Bombardment Tajani and also the Pride. I think I should just block it because it's the same thing as them using Bombardment. Unfortunately, Wrath of the Sky doesn't keep Planeswalker. Wish it did, especially for a Giant Bombardment. Okay, my opponent flipped it. Okay. All right. What should I do now? Unfortunately, the Sviloon. So I could play Sviloon just as a way to gain life, to gain 4 life, basically. Because I definitely want to play his Wrath of the Skies next turn. Or maybe I can just go flop his Drowner and gain some life that way. Because if I tap also, I can't really gain life. Yeah, it's probably best. So I'm just gonna go flop his Drowner to tap this so they can't gain life this turn and they don't make tokens end of turn. That they can shoot me with Bombardment. Amazing Fub spoiler card, thank you. Yeah. What they do in Flesh and Blood is when they give you a spoiler card, they actually mail it to you, like a full copy of it, which is super cool. So, in the next days, I'm gonna receive a full copy of the card that I've spoilered. Flesh and Blood is still like a new game. They really put a lot of effort on their creator. Lage? Oh, Pyromancer. Va bene. Yeah, super important here to tap down the pride so they don't gain life. I need to tone down the ads. Unfortunately, this is ads is the only revenue for Twitch because the subscription give you like $2.50. So I'm sorry, you watching ads. It is what it is. Should also tell that the television. They also have lots of ads over there. I'm gonna go Wrath of the Skies for 2. Am I dead on board? I think board and a 6. Well, not dead on board, but almost. Yeah, the fact that Wrath of the Skies gets dodged by a Jan is really annoying. I'm not sponsored anymore by Ultimate Guard. My new sponsor is Card Trader, as you can see above my head. The marketplace that's based in Italy, actually, where you can buy cards from anywhere in the world without extra costs. Paper Wrath also kills a Johnny? No, I would assume at this point it doesn't. Okay, so my left total is 6. They can tap me to 4, make a token. Oh wait, I'm dead. I'm dead to the Dalkovan encampment. Actually dead on board. I didn't notice. Yeah. Oh, also Season Pyro in the graveyard. No, no, this is not lethal. Do I come to play Premodern this Saturday? No, the Saturday I go to London to play the Flesh and Blood GP, which is gonna be of the format Pauper. Let's go. Round number 3 on the play. Let's go Wonder Wine Hub, Ether Vial. Come to Brescia to play Premodern with us. On Saturday, me and my friend were 4-0, and then he lost to a guy from Brescia, and then I lost to him as well. So now Brescia #1 enemy of Senigallia after that tournament, since that guy beat us both. We both went 5-1, losing to the same person. But we were both playing Boros. He was playing Jeskai Link. Okay, Moon Shadow. Let's kill that shadow with an ending before it gets out of hand. And then I'm playing another Vial here. Mm-hmm. Very important to exile this card against decks with Unearth in them. Viola 1, Viola 2, Planes. Okay, I'll pass. Dirnik with a 51 month. Thank you so much. Unshadows. Mm-hmm. Unshadows back. Okay, let's start with Silver Mentor. And then with an X catcher. What do I want to do about the vials? Do I go three and one? I think I'll go three and two, yeah. No, maybe it's better to just go two and two. Just attack. I don't want to attack with X catcher because I'm gonna fetch and make this a 2/2. Can become a 3/3 actually. I didn't think about that. Should have only attacked with the Silver Mentor. Oh wow, they leave the card on top though. Maybe they're afraid of a pump spell, of a lord, of an additional lord. Fateless looting. Okay, this Moonshadow is gonna grow a lot. They discard two lands, growing the shadow to a 3/3 now. A one or more. Oh, I see. If you discard two lands off of Fateless Looting, it doesn't grow of two. Hmm. Decide to attack. That's a pretty wild race to take. To embark on 12 to 19. What's happening? Oculus? Seems like an Oculus to me. I'm gonna bounce it. Pretty big blowout here, bouncing an Oculus Artcast. Alright, I'll keep the vial onto both of them. E un'altra terra, zio caro. Alright, attack with all. I'm holding this in case they have a Thoughtseize, I don't know. They go Frog, discard Oculus, unearth it. And attack with a 5/5. Alright, deck. Come on, deck. Do something. Come on, Merfolk. Do something. Come on, Merfolk. Do something. Something. Ah, mamma mia. Alright. We flatted and died. Only 19 lands in this deck. Alright, I'll take a bathroom break, come back for a round. Or game two. Game number two. I like my hand. Do I want to go Fountain? I think so. There's a world where my opponent destroys the Vi and I need white mana. Moon Shadow Bubble. Moon Shadow Bubble. Okay. Let's draw a land, shall we? Bam. Quasi. Pass. They also, wow, they also don't have a second land. Very nice. If they want to use a push already. I'm thinking whether I want to maybe draw a card with Adept. Yeah, I think I'll do this. I'll draw a card with Adept to maybe hit a second land. All right, Wonderwine Hub. Which of the many Merfolk I wanna play here? Maybe a white one. So the next turn I cast Harbinger and then I can still cast the blue ones with my lands. Since I'm gonna basically just throw out the vial. Yeah. All right, you know what? Actually, let's reveal the Surreal Mentor, since who cares? And then I just pass with my flashy threats. Okay, they go push. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do. I can go X-Catcher and save it, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Although now I go second main, maybe I'm casting Deep Channel Duelist. I think this is strong. It's a Lord and it has an extra text. Hey, the Moon Shadow's growing. I hope I can erase Moon Shadow. They drew a second land. Hmm. Psychic Frog. When is offering a trade, I'm not taking it. They discard Moon Shadow to grow the Moon Shadow. It's a 5/5 menace. They discard Arcana Cruelty. 6/6. And I wish these lords had Island Walk. I think I would have won the game if these lords had Island Walk. 7/7. I'm gonna fetch. If I fetch down a 6, I'm dead on board to the frog. I'm almost dead on board to this frog, actually. Yeah. There's no way I can play around it. It's gonna get flying, and I'll die to it. Rip. Yeah, I got raced. If it did that Island Walk, I would have still lost to the frog there. Don't think much could have been done here. What's my favorite deck for every format? That's a deep question. Modern Blue-Red Murktide. Forever. Blue-Red Murktide 2023. Forever in my heart. Voice of Victory. Hmm. Um. Hmm. Could go Pilgrimage and make an attack, make a token. Kind of also want to tap land. If I tap a land and then I go Harbinger, maybe. Maybe it's good. I need to steal. I think I need to steal. I'm gonna tap a land. They go Galvanic Discharge. Nice. Hallmark Tide became bad from day to night? I don't think it's day to night. 2023 is 2 years ago. 3 years ago. Okay, my opponent decided to fetch for a Shockland to be even worse against Harbinger. I don't know, maybe they have another Galvanic Discharge. But I mean, this is my plan. I need to steal against Boros. It's a pretty bad matchup. I'm probably still also losing, even with Harbinger in play. They have white mana too, so they can go like Throbbing Charm, anything. Classic instant speed end of turn with a treasure. You just then, I guess force of negation is a thing. Gianni. Gianni's back. Hmm. Let's just concede it. The power level of the two decks isn't even on the same format. Isn't on the same hemisphere. Let's try and sideboard the same way I did earlier, since I did win game two, which was to side out these. Maybe it didn't flop its Drowner, but I kind of want it. Only two. Maybe Pilgrimage is bad, actually. Floppy's Drowner is better. I think is only... Wrath is only on the draw. Harmonize Crescendo. Yeah, it's a 6 mana convoke draw card. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had 6 permanents at any point in any of the game. But maybe, lower power level modern, that can be a thing. Unfortunately, Magic Line is highly competitive, so you'll play against a lot of tier 1 decks, so the brews tend to have a harder time to come up. Maybe when I play decks like this, I should play the friendly league and not the competitive leagues. Maybe that could be a thing. Ragavan, turn 1. If I draw land, I do, very nice. Fetch a plains, and it goes to regular adept. Looking for... Looking for a third land. Nice. Johnny. Hmm. Alright, let's slam. Let's slam this Harbinger and hope to steal. Bum. Throb and Charm works. It's kind of it. How are the Merfolk looking? So I played Merfolk last week as well. I mean, I think in this one I got paired against twice Boros, so the results are gonna be worse than the last one. I could go Drowner to top the Cut Warrior. I think it's a good idea. Maybe not though. Maybe I just... If they attack me, I don't care. It's really crazy how Merfolk just wins. I don't know. 70% of its game on the back of Harbinger of the Seas. Please don't throw and charm it. No. GG Rip. GG Rip. Do I go Drowner? Yeah. Go Drowner. I'm tapping the Ragavan. Spoke too soon. Yeah, yeah, no, I know. I didn't, I guess I did spoke too soon. Uh, okay. Do I wanna go Svilun first? Oh man, it just turns cold in now. I think this villain's still good though. I was thinking about putting Violet 3 and would have been rewarded, but yeah, I think I just tap out. I'll be supposed gonna play a 2 drop and I'm gonna be like, oh, if only I held up mana. But at the same time, we do have Svilo in play now that is indestructible. That if I provide 3 would have been better, but I think it's still fine to put it on 2. Like you still have very few 3 drop compared to 3. We win. I mean, we did win game 2 against Boros both times. The problem is that after game 2 in Magic, there's game 3. Well, I'm cutting vials, I decided. And I'm cutting Arbingers. And I'm bringing in a licensed nurse. Lane's Ocelot. Okay. Nice. Breath of the Skies. Very important for our plan to draw 1. Lilianator, thank you for the Prime sub. Okay, opponent has basics. As always, when they receive the Harbinger, they go for basics the following game. I'm looking for lands now. Looking for lands now. Unfortunately, Deep China Duelist. I mean, I guess it's 2/2, but it's pretty weak as a 2/2. Flop his Drowner. Interesting. I If they didn't have Voice of Victor, I would have gone Drowner. As it is, maybe just go Mentor and double block the Pride. Maybe that's fine. Yeah, I mean, pre-modern can be expensive for sure. No form is affordable besides Pauper. Yeah, I mean, Bombardment. Forte. Forte, forte, forte. Hmm. Well, I guess I can double block. Think I'll double block. Um, yeah, I'm gonna just shoot 1, but I don't think I have many other. I mean, my tokens are gonna die anyway. Yeah, exactly. Most pre-modern tournaments accept proxies anyway. I mean, it depends where you go. If you go to a big event, sure, but most people play locally, and they definitely accept proxies locally. I mean, if your local scene doesn't accept proxies, it's probably gonna die. Okay, 1 land away from casting Wrath of the Skies. The problem is that I may just die this turn though. Does it double block the Ocelot? Is it the same? Double block the Ocelot? What changes? It's the same. Blocking 2 damage. Unfortunately, it's always the same topics, really. When you talk to Magic players, it's always the same topics. It's like, yeah, reserve list bad, old format's bad. I mean, what do I have to do? What do I have to do? What do I have to do if I like old cards and I own I own the cards, you know? Commander, people own a lot of dual lands. And Underground Sea is like what, 600? I think I keep mostly just because I got Harbinger of the Seas. Or the first matchups. Play against Eldrazi, Grixis, Moonshadow, to Boros. You would argue that most Magic players are poor, the proxy commander. Maybe you have different thoughts of poor. I don't think poor people play Magic. Magic is, I would say it's a rich person hobby. I'll drop. I don't want to play against Boros again. All right, I'll wrap it up here. Yeah, did the white help? Maybe. Maybe it does. Maybe it does help. I'm not sure. Maybe it does give you an avenue against Boros, but not even close, I think. Hope you still enjoyed watching this video. If you did on YouTube, I'll see you next time.